Next, the former Nottingham social worker who uncovered a child migration scandal says torture, rape and slavery were covered up at the highest levels.
Margaret Humphreys has been giving evidence to the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports from the hearing in London.
The smiling faces of British children who were shipped across the empire, but today the National Inquiry heard they were deported and raped. And this was the most catastrophic child abuse legacy in living memory.
Look at the violations that we've heard them talk about to us. Kidnapping, sexual abuse in the UK before they were sent, starting all over again in various institutions within the Commonwealth.
Margaret's 30-year quest for justice prompted this feature film. Today she described how victims were stripped of their identity. Some were flogged just for singing British nursery rhymes. The inquiry heard how she set up the Child Migrants Trust in Nottinghamshire after victims who'd been told they were orphans discovered that wasn't true. And one mother went to visit a children's home as her son was being taken away.
She said as the train pulled out, she was screaming and crying, "Get the children off, get the children off. Stop the train." And her boy put his face to the window and shouted, "I'll never forget you, ma'am."
Dr. Humphreys told the inquiry that white children were selected for migration to preserve the British Empire's racial unity. She said many were used as slave labour on farms.
Margaret Humphreys also told the inquiry that records about children were deliberately destroyed. Social workers who raised concerns were ignored. And her West Bridgford-based charity has now reunited well over 1,000 former child migrants with their families. Jeremy Ball, BBC's Midlands Today, at the Child Abuse Inquiry in London.